engulfs tons of information and filters it selectively. Ryan is already a field biologist, whether it's in a field of organically grown food or an untamed wilderness. He is a systems thinker, philosopher, wildlifer, and data wonk. Ryan fits the image of a field biologist. He is tough and independent, yet funny and sensitive. He befriended and named the sycamore in his yard when he was a child. Being a tree hugger was in his DNA. His senior project examined ponderosa pine recruitment after forest fire, his legitimizing excuse for tramping around in the woods. Ryan has an exotic life ahead, initially controlling exotic weeds in the Great Basin. Perhaps by summer's end, he'll be pining for the Bradshaws. But by then, he'll be planted in Moab. I'll miss his infectious laugh, his enviable beard, his passion for field work, but I'll remember our times together and know that he will be out there doing exactly what he should be. Congratulations.
Thank you, Walt. So, earlier this morning, Dave Hanna told me that I shouldn't leave to pee while all this is going on, so if I soil myself, you'll know why. I'd like to thank Walt and all the other professors that I've had throughout these years that have put up with me. I want to thank my grandparents, my parents, all of my family and my friends. The Butte Creek boys, I want to thank you for the good times that you showed me. I want to thank the whole graduating class. I think this was a team effort, you know, all of us getting to this point, so. I want to thank Wikipedia. Otherwise, this would have been much more difficult than it was. And I want to thank Dina. Actually, I wanted to put Dina with the people who put up with me, but and I want to thank everyone else. Thank you.
Chris is a good friend of mine, and I'm here to represent his advisors, Tim Cruz and Rebecca Doyle, whom I know would be here if they could. And when writing to me about this speech, they both commented on the fact that Chris is obviously intelligent. And this is what Tim had to say about that. When our species decides to stop using fossil fuels, or they decide for us, I want to live on the same block as Chris. He is a designer with the ecosystem at the forefront of his mind, both in growing food and with the built environment. And just as important, he is a generous and caring soul. And then from Rebecca, whether waist deep in a New Mexican river repairing a rock dam, or volunteering during spring break on a garden project in Sonora, Chris is always ready to lend a hand. Beyond being a cheerful doer, he's a serious thinker, bringing refreshing perspectives to discussions and always exploring the relationships between global issues and agricultural ecosystems. But as Tim and Rebecca noted, Chris is not just really smart. He's mindful, kind, and humble. And more than just smart graduates, what I think the world needs is more of the compassionate, humble intellect that I see in Chris.
Cool. Accepting compliment